Ellen saw it again when the local constitutional coup in California, and less than a week in office. Astounding news coming from Trump, and that he's now launching an all-out assault against birthright citizenship, otherwise known to me as birthright citizenship, that emanates from Section 1 of the non-existent 14th War Amendment. For all persons born or naturalized in the United States and subject to the jurisdiction thereof are citizens of the United States and the state in which they reside. You're going to learn that all of that just as wrong as it can possibly be. That the 14th Amendment has never existed, and that citizenship is out the window. Now, I don't know how much Trump himself knows about that, but his advisors apparently do. And notice, by the way, he's doing away with the citizenship with the executive order. And you'll learn. Send me an email, youwinnincourt@gmail.com, for information on my modestly priced constitutional defense document packets. That's the right thing to do because that 14th War Amendment intimately embraces federal regional martial law rule, which not only destroys the federated republican form of government of defined and limited powers, it helps, let that much ballyhoo democracy eat, aka three wolves and two sheep voting on what's for dinner, aka today's elective despotism, to remain in power. And as you'll learn, send me an email, youwinnincourt@gmail.com. This government is strikingly similar, not without some very interesting historical connections to Adolf Hitler and Nazi Germany, not to mention today's Pyongyang, North Korea. They have a democracy over there too. Three bulls and two sheep voting on what's for dinner. They get much higher grades though for truth in advertising because they had a 99% voter turnout at the last election. What they don't tell you overtly there is that not voting is an act of treason which will not be allowed to be repeated. That's what they're living with, and it's what we're living with. It doesn't look like it much there unless you learn a lot of things, and you'll do that. Send me an email, youwinnincourt@gmail.com, for information about my materials. And this issue is right up there. If Trump knows that and his advisors know it, then you can be sure that the current justices of the Supreme Court know it. And they may be ready to act earlier than I would have anticipated. I mean, this is quick. Because this issue underscores the legitimacy of the entirety of the federal government as it currently exists. So we will see what plays out. And as you'll see, there's more to come. And the next video I'm going to be talking about here on the same subject, but a little bit different path. But it's exciting in the right place at the right time here. You can go out and win your case. Doesn't matter whether it's against an HOA, a corporate landlord, a traffic court, anything like that, a child procurement syndicate, most particularly. They all operate on the same quote unquote Nazi principles. But we have a real chance to take them down and maybe make a lot of money doing it on the side too, because they're guilty of acts of treason to the Constitution by subjecting us to jurisdictions they know a court doesn't have. You'll learn more about that too. Send me an email, youwinnincourt@gmail.com. Meanwhile, subscribe, like the videos, get the word out. The sooner we take action with the Trump administration, the quicker we make changes that benefit you, your family, and your posterity. Exactly what those racist framers wanted to do when they ordained and established this Constitution to secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity. Not Chase Bank, not Microsoft, no, not Bill Gates, anybody like that, not corporate entities. We are the ones that are the principals in that principal and agent relationship. We have the power. So tell your friends, get the word out. Thank you for listening.